Okay, one last little of what we talked about. Now we understand this is the matrix. I'm going to explain it deeper for you because it was not enough for me to understand this. We're going to go in a little bit deeper in how I understood it. Everything I'm sharing with you are things that I experienced myself. They do not come from books, though after I have had what I call an upload, a remembrance, I will oftentimes be guided to a book or a place that helps me understand it more clearly. So again, we're going to explain or not explain or share with you my journey on this beautiful plane. So what we have over here is the physical realm. Okay. And we have the liminal. So, I love that I keep hitting it with my little junk trunk over here. So we continually kind of get stuck in this loop between the two, and what we are experiencing pretty much are the extremes. We see it, if you've read The Art of War, which I have not, but I'm told that a lot of what I'm going to share is very similar to that book, okay? Because it's part of the extreme that we are stuck in as a society. Not just humans, okay? I'm going to let you know there are other beings here already that do not identify as humans, though most of them have roots here. And we're going to explain that too. Okay. So physical liminal. Think in your mind how many times you feel like you need to do something. To do is a physical thing, okay? Sometimes you recognize that it's not about doing, it's about being. To be is a liminal. Now, the reasons we are dealing with these huge extremes down here is because we don't understand who we truly are. Okay? If you've gotten this far and you're still here with me, thank you very much, okay? Because we even go deeper here. I'm going to share with who and what humans are and what we're dealing with right now. Okay? So again, to do is physical, to be is liminal. So throughout life, we very often find ourselves walking the same path. Feeling, like maybe if I just didn't eat, that candy, I wouldn't feel so bad. To do, right? Maybe if I was able to, be more like someone else, to be. And these show up, these different, physical and liminal things in our life. These show up usually in our heads. And we hear them as ego and echo. Okay? Ego, and I'm going to show you how to balance everything. You're not going to hear me talk about cutting things off, and if I do, then I misspoke, and I apologize. Because it's never about cutting something off. It's always about merging it within us. And humans, right here, right now, we don't even recognize who we are. So the merging is like really off the table. If you don't understand what you are made of and what is literally keeping you alive every moment of every second of every day, if you don't understand that, then you're at a brick wall. You're just stuck. So I'm going to help bring that wall right down, okay? So ego is always going to tell you that you can almost do too much. Ego is too much. Ego is way too much, right? Echo, in many ways, is not enough. Echo is not enough. You know, we are often hearing in our things, in our brains, in our minds, we're often hearing things like, you know, if you only did this, if you only like this, you're not enough. You're not being enough. You're not doing enough. You're not enough. Again, you're not doing enough and you're not being enough. You're not enough. Those are the echoes we often hear in our brain. And ego, ego is just going to take us flying straight out. Ego is like, we can do the fucking all, no prepping, no planning, balls to the wall. Doesn't matter if it's a good idea, bad ideas, not listening to anything. Ego is in control, and ego is going to take you to the sun and burn you. These two are different sides to the same coin. They're part of you. I'm going to teach you how to live in a symbiotic relationship with yourself. You're going to be like, that's crazy. How do you do that? Well, you're doing it right now. Let me talk to you about your microbiome. Okay? Physical. Talk to you about your microbiome. You are living in a symbiotic relationship with other beings, even within your microbiome. Okay? So I'm going to really explain what we are, and you're going to be like, oh, damn. I'm going to explain the liminal side. I'm going to explain what we are actually made of, and quantum physics, thank you very much, which I would call the religion of science. Though I really don't like the word religion, okay? Because that gives your power away, okay? We're not going to give our power away anymore. So let's talk about who we are.